That, we update you on one of Quinnipiac's biggest fundraisers, Q-Thon.
And we have this week's trending topics. We are your source for Quinnipiac entertainment news. Welcome to Hashtag That. I'm Derek Rivas.
And I'm Rico DeFranzo. Let's get started by recapping the events that took place at Quinnipiac this weekend.
Q-Thon was held this Saturday in the Rec Center. It is one of the biggest fundraising events at Quinnipiac, and this year students raised a record high, over $218,000. The money raised goes to Connecticut Children's Medical Center. The event is a 10-hour-long dance marathon. The participants could not sit for the duration of the event unless they donated to the cause. Throughout the day, several dance groups performed, and there were speeches every hour from families who were affected from CCMC. Q-Thon was held this past Saturday and was a success. The event was raised over $200,000, which was much more than their set goal of $150,000. Q30 live streamed the 10-hour event, and we asked the members to show off their favorite dance moves throughout the night. Let's take a look at what they are. The Student Programming Board is currently hosting Cooking with Culture, a cooking show that brings together food, culture, and the interaction between students. New York City chefs of the Whisk and Ladle Supper Club are here to present the culinary arts and bring the joy of cooking to students here at Quinnipiac's campus. At the end of the event, those that are attending will have a chance to taste the food created by professional chefs. After a whole day of dancing at Q-Thon, some students muster up enough energy to showcase even more dancing talent on Sunday. Step to Perfection held their annual spring showcase starting at 5 at Burt Con. Admission was $1, but there was complimentary food and prizes for those who attended.
Alpha Chi Omega hosted their annual spring philanthropy event this past Sunday, Walk a Mile. The purpose of the event was to raise awareness of sexual violence. Students competed in a relay race while wearing heels in order to raise money to fight domestic violence. This year's winning team was Zeta Beta Tau. It was a successful and fun event for all that attended. University of Connecticut women's basketball coach Gino Auriemma was sporting a Quinnipiac shirt during a press conference on Friday. The UConn head coach currently has a winning streak of 110 games and has led the team to the Final Four for the 10th consecutive season. Auriemma was proud that two teams from Connecticut reached the Sweet 16. It was the first time that UConn has had company in the regional finals. Auriemma wore the QU shirt in support of a fellow Connecticut school. Cullen Ronan has more in this week's Trending Topics.
Thanks, guys. I'm Cullen Ronan with this week's Trending Topics. Fans of the TLC show Trading Spaces were thrilled to learn that the network may be bringing it back next year. The show aired from 2000 to 2011 and was the first home improvement show on television. The series featured two sets of neighbors who decorated each other's homes with the help of professional carpenters. However, the network did not give further details about the show, including who would be hosting it. In addition, Discovery Communications announced its upcoming Animal Planet shows, most notably My Fat Pet, which aims to shed light on animal obesity. Fans of both networks are looking forward to the new programming. Lionel Messi was trending on Twitter after FIFA announced that one of its star players will be serving a 4-game ban. Messi will miss Argentina's next 4 games after he allegedly insulted an assistant referee during a game against Chile last week. The announcement came just 6 hours before Argentina's next game against Bolivia. Messi will also be fined over $10,000 for the incident, and this will affect Argentina's World Cup qualification efforts. There have been mixed reactions from people on Twitter, however, as fans of Argentina are outraged about the ban, while fans of other teams are excited for their team's opportunity to have a better chance of qualifying. The new Spider-Man movie, Homecoming, trailers came out on Tuesday, and fans are anxiously awaiting for it to hit theaters this summer. Spider-Man is coming home to Marvel because they finally won the rights from Universal Studios, even though it was featured in the Marvel Comics. Tom Holland, who is playing Superman, will be acting alongside Robert Downey Jr., who will be playing Iron Man. Iron Man will be filling the father figure role that Spider-Man never really had. Fans have been taking to Twitter to discuss their thoughts on the trailer. Well, guys, that's all I have for you. And Derek and Rico will discuss this year's cast of celebrities on Dancing with the Stars, and Richie Agustinoni is here with the weirdest headlines in this week's news after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
All this and more.
Coming up. 30 years.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Welcome into Studio 125.
So what?
40
So what?
points. If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac Intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book. But I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
Line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monmouth player.
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
Thanks for sticking with us. Dancing with the Stars had its season premiere just last week. There's a wide cast ranging from athletes to actors. I'm here to quiz Rico and Derek about their Dancing with the Stars knowledge. And let's see how well they know the cast. Are you guys ready?
Really,
No,
sure,
but let's do it.
All right, boys. Let's see the first one.
Oh, God. I'm just going to take the L right now.
Steve Harvey, but white.
Rico?
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Don't even
He
have a
looks
guess.
like a Michael.
He does look like a Michael.
Well, unfortunately, boys, you are both wrong. That is David Ross. He's a former MLB
all right.
player. He has won 2 World Series, one with the Red Sox, just last year with the Cubs. All right,
Wow.
who do we got next?
Tiffany? She looks like a Tiffany.
I don't know. I thought Blake
No, I feel like she's a Tiffany.
or Melissa. A Kate.
Well, clearly you boys are not fans of the show Glee, because that is Heather Morris, who played Brittany on the show.
I just want to get one right.
0 for 2, both of you. Let's see the third one.
Oh, I know that guy. What's his name?
Come on, fellas. This is an easy one.
No! I know that guy. Can I have a hint?
You cannot have a hint. I trusted you to know this.
Oh, he was a rapper.
Rapper? Incorrect. That is Mr. T.
Mr. T.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, you see, I knew
I
that.
had
was
T.
just-
I had T.
I know
I was
that.
He's very notable in the Rocky franchise. The A-Team. Come on, boys. All right, for our fourth one.
Can we get a hint?
Can you get a hint?
Yeah.
She is a Olympic ice skater.
I know the gymnastics team. It doesn't count really though.
Yeah.
Don't think that's the same sport.
No, unfortunately.
No, Amanda.
She was intentionally injured by Tanya Harding.
Who's Tanya Harding?
Oh, man. All right, well, that was Nancy Kerrigan. All right, so last one.
All right,
You guys
all
are 0
right,
for
all
4.
right, all right,
I
all
trust
right.
you to get
Come
at
on,
least
we can do one. We can
Come
do
on,
one.
guys.
It's not.
Simone
Simone
Biles.
Biles.
We got one. We got one. Yes. So
I was hoping
unfortunately,
that
we
we
do
did
not have a winner. We are tied, but thank you boys for playing.
All right, well-
Hopefully you'll fare better next time.
Next time.
All right, all right.
I'll have to watch a show, definitely, for sure.
Apparently.
Yeah, clearly. This week in the entertainment world, Sia stepped out with her wig for the first time.
And Disney announced its upcoming live-action remakes. Krista Delane has that and more in this week's entertainment news update.
Thanks, guys. I'm Krista Delane with the biggest entertainment stories of the week. Sia finally revealed her face to the world. Since 2014, she has been known for disguising herself with different wigs that hide her face. She has said that the wigs gave her some level of privacy while still being in the public eye. However, on Wednesday, while walking through the Los Angeles International Airport, the Australian singer decided to make her appearance without the wig for the first time. Harry Styles' solo career is taking off, with rumors that his album may be dropping within the next 2 weeks. A teaser video was released this past Saturday, which happens to be 2 years to the day that Zayn Malik decided to leave the One Direction group. Styles fans keep a lookout on April 7th for his album. This Sunday, Adele revealed that her current tour may be her last. While performing on one of her concerts in New Zealand, she said to the audience that she does not do well touring and only does it for her fans. Her tour is currently scheduled to end in early July. Let's all hope it isn't for good. If you liked the live-action remake of the blockbuster Beauty and the Beast, then you are in luck. Disney is planning to recreate more of your childhood favorites, such as The Little Mermaid, Mulan, a Tinkerbell spin-off starring Reese Witherspoon, and a 101 Dalmatians spin-off about Cruella de Vil starring Emma Stone. That's all I have for your entertainment news update. I'm Krista Delane, back to you guys at the desk.
Went under the radar.
Richie Agostinini has the weirdest news stories of the week, from drug parrots to python neck massages. Richie?
Hi, I'm Richie Agostinoni here with weird news. Some hair salons are now offering python neck massages for its customers. When customers ask about their new haircuts, they are often at a loss for words and oxygen. The Temple of Heaven Park bathroom in China is using a new facial recognition machine for their toilet paper dispensers. The dispensers only give out 3 sheets of paper, which is a problem because that's not enough to deal with Taco Tuesday. A teen admits he jumped into a crocodile-infested river to impress a girl. The girl was impressed. It only took the crocodiles 10 seconds to make this guy regret his decision. NASA says that their claims of UFOs near the space station are nothing more than space garbage, dubbing the term UFG, unidentified flying garbage. A nerdy Uber driver is blowing away passengers with his surprising rapping skills. In return, his riders gave him a 1 star and puked in his car. They must have been Quinnipiac students. Wild parrots raided an Indian poppy field to get high on opium. They liked it so much that they now lace their crackers with it. Woody Harrelson is not smoking weed anymore. When asked why he quit, he said he forgot. He was high at the time. A video of a giant chicken is making people go crazy on Twitter. However, if you want to search this, type in giant chicken, because searching giant make people go crazy is pretty dangerous. A bullfighter was gored so badly by a bull that he needed rectum reconstruction surgery. Now his body is finally ready for a meal from the rat. Let me toss it to the desk with everybody else.
Last week, Drake dropped his new album, More Life, which had mixed reactions from fans.
Dora Labat is here to rank every song on the album. Let's see what she has to say.
Hey guys, it's Dora Labat here with your 122nd review of Drake's album, More Life, which he released on March 18th. So I spent the time reviewing the songs on a scale from cruisin' to mood. Cruisin' being, not so great, I guess. Listen to it on a drive or whatever. And mood being like, yes, this is Drake. I'm going to listen to it every day, like bump to it every day. Like, that's my song. So, and then I have some songs that didn't really make the cut. I couldn't really decide, or it was just not working for me. And those songs, well, for category No, 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 I have I Smelt featuring Young Thug and Glow featuring Kanye West. These two songs, well, these two featured artists I'm not a huge fan of, and their style of music, it just doesn't, like, my blood just doesn't run right with those songs, so I'm just gonna say no. And then for I have Portland featuring Quavo and Travis Scott. I really enjoy the beginning of that song, which is Drake and Travis Scott style, but again, I'm not a fan of Quavo, and once his part comes on, I just hit next. Like, I just can't. And for next category, I have Cruisin', which are the songs, you know, you can listen to while you're in a car, and the style of the song is just the regular Drake style, you know, the same old tempo that we're kind of used to, but still very hype. And those songs are Free Smoke, 4422, KMT featuring Gigs, No Long Talk featuring Gigs, Galchester, Sacrifices, Lose You, and Do Not Disturb. And like I mentioned earlier, like these kind of have the regular Drake flow. And for mood, I have Passion Fruit. Oh my gosh, love this song. Like, I listen to it everywhere. Nothing Into Something, Teenage Fever, Can't Have Everything, which I think he has his grandma talking at the end, but it kind of works for me. Like, I listen to that part too. And Since Way Back featuring Party Next Door. And lastly, for calm, I have Mediva Rhythm and Get It Together, which I couldn't really find a category for them. Like, this is not the typical Drake kind of music, but it fits into like the calm category where you would kind of listen to it maybe at a Forever 21 or something. And for Yes, like this is my song. I think it's so underrated. It's Blem. It just works for me. Like regular Drake flow, has a style, and it's by himself. So I just love it. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks, Zora. When we come back, Rika and I debate everything about our home states.
Who has the best food? And does New Jersey or Massachusetts have worse drivers? We debate all that and more after the break.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
Coming up on Bobcat Breakdown.
And welcome into Studio 125.
So what?
40
So what?
points. If you score 40 points in a basketball game, we all know you play Quinnipiac Intramurals. We all know you love to shoot the rock.
Well, if you think that's the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard, what I'm about to say, I guess, is going to be pretty ridiculous in your book, but I'm going to say yes, there is a controversy.
I'm line, getting ready to punch the ball as it lands right in front of another Monmouth player.
It's 9:30 Eastern, and you know what that means. Sports Pause is on the air.
Left ball played up the middle. Iman Whalen with a little cheat off the play.
Preseason just boils down to going after another national championship and not necessarily focusing on the one before.
MJ, it is time for our favorite part of the show. It's the top 5 plays of the week, brought to you by B&D Deli, home of the Q-Dog.
Let's talk about the first play you want to break down.
Yeah, let's break it down right away.
But the one name I'm going to throw out there is a freshman, Nika Maples.
Welcome back. I'm from Massachusetts, and Derek is from New Jersey. And people from those places tend to have a lot of hometown pride. We're going to debate which state is the best and settle these questions once and for all. Let's get started. So Massachusetts is known for its beaches on Cape Cod, but New Jersey is known for its Jersey Shore. Personally, I think the Cape is better. I know you probably disagree, Derek.
You're completely right, because I do disagree. I've been to the Cape, and it's boring. There's nothing to do. I mean, the Jersey Shore, you can go all the way down to Wildwood. You have an entire boardwalk with a carnival, with carnival.
Yeah, but it's probably packed with people. If I go to a beach, I want to go to relax.
You're completely right. And then the town over, Cape May, oh my God, beautiful beaches, very quiet. It's the typical beach town. It's beautiful.
All right, I can see, I'm sure the boardwalk is very nice, but I know a lot of people from different places, and a lot of people I've heard of them saying, oh, I go on vacation to Cape Cod. I've never met anyone that says, oh, I go on vacation to the Jersey Shore.
Well, you haven't met the right people then, because everyone I know goes to the shore. We don't even go to the beach, we go to the shore.
People who live in New Jersey, probably.
No, I know people who come up from Virginia, come down from Massachusetts, actually come from New York, Pennsylvania. So we attract a very nice crowd.
I mean, have you seen pictures of Martha's Vineyard? Have you ever been to Martha's Vineyard?
I'm not saying it's not a good place. I'm just saying that the Jersey Shore is better.
No, I disagree.
Well, I guess we have to. So both New Jersey and Massachusetts are known for their various assortment of food options. New Jersey boasts the best bagels, we do, pizza, and diners, yes, yes, and yes. However, Massachusetts is home to the lobster, clam chowder, and Irish pubs. Residents from both states feel that their food is superior. Rico, what do you think?
Well, Massachusetts obviously has better food.
Oh. Well, why is that? You have to support your fact, your statement.
Yeah, just because Massachusetts, of course. No,
oh.
I'm kidding. But being so close to the ocean, you have seafood is definitely so much better.
Well, sure.
Well,
okay.
New Jersey's on the ocean too.
Oh, look at that. We're on the coast, aren't we?
Yeah. But Boston is just a great place to go for food. The North End, especially. Nothing like pizza from the North End or
if we're going to get into pizza,
Italian pastry.
If we're going to get into pizza, New Jersey, especially actually all of New Jersey, gets their water from the Hudson River. And with that water,
I've heard the
yes.
water from the Hudson River is disgusting.
Really? Because then why is New York and New Jersey pizza like world renowned? Exactly. And
Doesn't make much sense.
if let's say you're craving pancakes at 2 in the morning for whatever reason, we're college students, we're going to be up at 2 in the morning, right? You can't just go to a diner in Massachusetts. I don't even think you have diners in Massachusetts.
Actually, we do. We have one. We
Are
have
they
one right next to my
24/7?
house.
Are they 24/7? Can you get up? Can you go at 2 in the morning?
Not the one.
Can you
actually,
drive at 2 in the morning to a diner and get whatever you want?
There's one about 10 minutes away from me.
Really?
Yes, there is.
Well, there is 5 minutes away from me.
Okay. So both Massachusetts and New Jersey are famous for their bad driving. Us Mass people even have that infamous name, but we really aren't that bad. New Jersey drivers are definitely worse.
You think so? Because in my experience on driving on the Mass Turnpike and just driving in Massachusetts in general, I do have friends there. I do visit them.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
Do you?
I don't know why I do. But I've noticed they never use blinkers, and they're very unpredictable. When they go to merge lanes, they just do it. When you're in New Jersey, you kind of know when you're gonna get cut off. So like
But here's the thing, you're from out of state. People in Massachusetts don't use their blinkers because everyone in Massachusetts knows you don't use your blinker. So it's just, everyone's used to it. Like, out-of-staters obviously are going to think it's crazy and we're bad drivers, but we really aren't that bad.
Well then, I think what we can come to, at least an agreement, is that we're both very bad drivers, but we're good in our own states. Yes?
Yeah, but like, at least Massachusetts doesn't have like jug handles all over the place. Like, what the heck is a jug handle?
It's an exit, like any other exit.
No, an exit on a highway just comes straight off the highway. A jug handle is like, you have to use a jug handle if you want to make a left turn? Like, what is that?
I mean, to get off the exit to my house, I take a left exit. It's not really jug handle, it's just going straight off
a left exit too? Like off the highway, a left exit?
It's not, preferably, I don't
That's
really
the other
like
thing
that
I don't
much,
understand, so it's like...
But it's also not...
You have exits on left and right sides of the highway, like they should all be on one side, make it nice and easy.
Yeah, but see...
You get on, you get off.
Okay, that's a fair
You don't have to go across the whole...
I'll give it that. I'll give you that.
4 lanes or whatever.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Both New Jersey and Massachusetts are home to 5-time Super Bowl champions, New York Giants and the New England Patriots. Both teams garner a large, passionate fan base that would defend their teams no matter what. Today we'll finally settle that ongoing debate. Clearly you're a Pats fan.
5 rings, that's all I have to say about it. Debate over.
But five rings too. You would have 7, but wait, Eli Manning and the New York Giants also kept you from that. So really, sure, you can. I'm not going to debate how good Tom Brady is because he does have the skills, he does have the stats. But let me remind you that stats and records were meant to be broken. And
Tom Brady is the one who broke a lot of them.
When his time has come, he's going to be gone, and the Patriots are going to. I honestly believe they're going to fade into obscurity.
No,
and the Giants will continue.
It's not that I disagree with you.
Like
all good things must come to an end. It's not that I disagree with you about when Tom Brady leaves, but as of right now, the Patriots are superior.
Sure.
And let's talk about basketball, invented in Massachusetts, Springfield.
Really? Well, I didn't know that. Thank you for the fact of trivia. But but if you want to bring up basketball, let's bring up hockey. We are a hockey school after all. So you have the Boston Bruins and we have the New Jersey Devils. Personally, and not even that, we actually have the New York Rangers and the Islanders. We have 3 teams we can support, and they're all rather successful teams. You only have the Bruins.
So if you have more than one team, like that just means that you guys, they're just not as good, so you need more chances to get into the playoffs.
Really?
We have one team, we don't need all the chances and stuff.
I don't know about you, but the New York Rangers have been going to the playoffs a lot recently.
When we come back, we have this week's selfie video.
And we find out who Quinnipiac students would put on the Quinnipiac's Mount Rushmore. We'll be right back.
Hello, Quinnipiac hockey fans, and welcome to the Neutral Zone.
Definitely St. Lawrence, and I think you're going to see the test coming up real soon.
They might be having a bit of an adjustment issue without that CBS line, but don't count them out.
At High Point Solutions Arena in Game 2 of Quinnipiac vs. Northeastern Series.
Paul Caracciolo asked Quinnipiac students who they would put on Quinnipiac's Mount Rushmore.
Let's see what they had to say.
Paul Caracciolo here. I hit the streets to answer the pressing question of who would be the 4 faces on the Quinnipiac Mount Rushmore. All right, Ryan, give me the 4 heads on your Quinnipiac Mount Rushmore.
President Leahy, Trisha Fabry, Mikey Dixon, and
Time's almost up.
What's your name?
Paul.
Paul.
Wow, I am so flattered. Thank you, Ryan. You're a true Quinnipiac hero.
I would put the cue card guy, Java John, Lorenzo, the sandwich guy,
Of course.
and my RA, Juliana.
Oh, Juliana's great. Thank you, Emma.
John Morgan, John Leahy, John Pettit, Java John.
Perfect. All the Johns. Thank you.
Leahy, the cute old guy for cue cards, Rand Pecknold, and Java John.
President Leahy, Mark Thompson, cue card guy, Java John.
Boom, there you have it.
John Leahy, Java John, Lorenzo from the sandwiches, and Kevin Martin from the post office.
I would have to go with Boomer for one, Rand Pecknold,
of course,
President Leahy, of course, and the infamous Java John.
So obviously President Leahy, Java John, myself,
Lila Cardi.
and I'm trying to think of like who other really makes an impact here.
So John Leahy, Rand Pecknold, Joe DeRosa, and Paul Caracciolo.
Oh, we're just buddies, aren't we?
I would put myself again.
Lila Carney twice. There you have it, folks. That's what these people had to say for the Quinnipiac Mount Rushmore. What do you have to say? Tweet us at Q30Entertain and give us your answer.
So, that selfie video.
It was a funny one. It really was. Yeah.
Oh, we decided to open that question. Q30 members, who do they think would be on Quinnipiac's Mount Rushmore?
Hey, hashtag Mike Bonavita here. And my Quinnipiac Mount Rushmore would be John Leahy, Rand Pecknold, Trisha Fabry, and of course my man, Ryan Schwartz.
Hey, hashtag I'm Joel from News.
I'm Callie from News.
And the 4 people I would put on Mount Rushmore would be myself, Murray Lender, Ed McMahon, and Allison from Aubon.
The 4 people I'd put on Mount Rushmore is Java John, John Leahy, Maureen the cleaning lady, and Andrew Badillo.
I like my choices better.
Debatable.
Hi, hashtag. The 4 people I would have on my Quinnipiac Mount Rushmore are President John Leahy, Java John, Rand Pecknold, and Trisha Fabry.
Hey guys, it's Brooke. For Quinnipiac's Mount Rushmore, I think Kirby Paulson, Paul Caracciolo, Shannon McCarriston, and President John Leahy should be on it.
My key Mount Rushmore would probably have to be Trish Fabry, Rand Pecknold, gotta go with those 2, and definitely Java John. I know he's a pretty popular answer, and probably John Leahy. Those would be my 4.
Hey, hashtag Drew Feinberg here. My Mount Rushmore has got to be Trisha Fabry, beast, Becca Main, absolute beast, Josh Silverman, come on, and 4, gotta be my boy Corey from Mondo's Subs. He always hooks me up with that crispy chicken wrap late at night.
All right, so now that we've actually seen the selfie video, who would you put on Quinnipiac's Mount Rushmore?
I would put President Leahy, Lorenzo the sandwich guy, the public safety lady. I'm not really sure what her name is, but I'm gonna call her Marge for now.
Marge.
And the third one. Ooh.
You mean the 4th?
Fourth one. Boomer the Bobcat.
Boomer the Bobcat?
Yeah.
All right. I'd have to say Lorenzo, sandwich guy.
Of course.
He makes pretty good sandwiches. Have to say Java John.
Java John, that's
Java John, yes. I'd say Boomer the Bobcat, and probably Paul Caracciolo.
Yeah. Okay.
Paul
I like that
Caracciolo.
lineup.
Oh yeah.
So that's all for this week's episode of Hashtag That. For the latest updates, be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at #ThatKU.
And you can watch every episode on our website at q30television.com. Thanks for watching.